You have previously described Salesforce as high trust, high value, and low effort target for cyber attackers. So could you perhaps expand on that conclusion a little bit?
So if you're a ransomware actor and you want to extract kind of a large ransom from an organization, right, there are certain levers you can pull. Now, the traditional lever was encrypting an entire network. And then they moved on to kind of multi-factor kind of ransom levers. And the second factor they used was data theft. And actually organizations, and certainly large organizations, have an obligation to protect their customers' data. They could be liable for kind of fines or anything like that if they don't kind of comply. And that's a lever that the threat actors are now pulling. So it takes them a lot of time and effort to compromise an entire network to launch an encryption tool. And it doesn't take them as much time and effort to utilize a stolen identity or username and password to log in and exfiltrate that way, or socially engineer somebody to perform a task that they shouldn't do that enables the attack, like having a connected app, for example. So with that in mind, it suddenly becomes a really kind of low risk and high return for a threat actor. Instead of spending a lot of time on one organization, to spend a little time on loads with, a few kind of bits of compromised identity or targeting concentration points in the supply chain, and suddenly they have the same lever, right? They can still kind of pull the extortion lever with the volume of sensitive data they've got. They no longer need to compromise and encrypt as much of a network.